Hi, my name is Karen, and this is Alexandra. We're here from the Essential Soul Wisdom Group, and we are thrilled today to have a deck review on the Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. She's a beautiful artist, self-taught mostly. I think I just read she went to university to study animation. But she does a Jamaican type of artistry and working with watercolor paper, inks. I think watercolor paper, gold ink, and tea. Sometimes some water markers as well. And the box we have here, a wonderful 2-part box, nice and sturdy. It doesn't have anything on the insides, there's no writing or anything like that. It's got a beautiful little verse explaining some things about her and the cards, the decks on the outside, little satin ribbon, and the insert is cardboard, which is paper, which is wonderful. I think Alexandra had some difficulties with her box.
Yeah, mine's a bit tight, so but Karen's apparently is fine, and I have difficulty grabbing, as you can see, grabbing it to open. So I actually hurt myself trying to get that out. But obviously there are different production out there.
Mine's not too tight, but it would be wonderful if they would have put a recessed inset. That would be better, or cut it a little bit shorter. Not complaining, it's really a nice box.
No, it's a beautiful box, and
yes.
That's the only issue I have with it.
And on to the book. The book, very nice and thick, a lot of pages. It does give a little forward of the artist, I think. One of her little comments was, remember, all the answers to your questions are within. Sometimes you just need a little helping hand to find them. Olivia Rose. So it's beautifully bound, nice matte finish, and very nice. It's colored book. It's a colored handbook. It has just not a lot of information about each card. It does have reversal and upright meanings, keywords. I always love more information, but it has enough. It has enough.
Yeah, it has enough to interpret the cards and also bring in your own take and intuitive approach to reading.
I think sometimes I would just like a little more information on some of the wonderful symbolism that she uses. I know there's some angels in here. There's some angels and regal other spiritual beings and things like that. So mostly women are in this book. I think only the kings and the emperor reflect the male position.
But also in a way that it's not really obvious that they are males.
Right. They kind of look androgynous,
Yeah.
So, but overall, just a lovely book. I mean, for a mass market, this mass market, relatively inexpensive. I didn't think it was too expensive. This is actually quality, very quality deck. Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Good job there. Definitely.
And one more thing I want to mention, love the cardstock. It's that kind of, it has beautiful gilding along the edges that they do not stick together. Actually, this is one of the slippery, slidey.
Yeah.
Easily, you can easily shuffle this any way you want. Riffle if you need to. Yeah, it's almost a plastic, but it's great. I love it. So
I'm actually curious to see how this will evolve with time and usage, because I have another deck that's also similar to this quality, and the more I use it, it's nicer. It has more substance to it, and it's not so slippery anymore. That's why I didn't use the other deck for quite some time, because it was too slippery. But with time, that will change as well. I'm looking forward to see how this one will endure over time.
Yeah. So now we're going to go over just a few of the cards. We don't want to show them all to you. We just want to give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of insight into some of them. And here we go. Okay. Yeah. The first one here, I'm going to turn to a speaker view so everybody can see the cards. Okay. First one we have is Beautiful Fool. Yeah. And she is lovely, isn't she?
Yes. Yeah. I really like her. I really do.
Yeah, the bright colors, you know, definitely has that knapsack over her.
Yeah.
And
there's this definitely energy behind her. There's a sense of purpose, I think, even that she moves, you know, through the world.
Absolutely. I'm going to, excuse me a moment, I have to shut my window. My husband's mowing. Sorry.
Everyday life, that's it.
Yeah, so you see that beautiful sun behind her. She's just ready to take the world on, move out, and just have a grand time. Beautiful. I will say most of the deck colors, there's not a lot of variation in colors. So I lost Alexandra.
Going.
And
yeah, so as for we were just saying, she sticks to her palette, and I mean her style is definitely unique. Her artwork is so unique. That's what really inspired me to get her deck. I don't actually have, she has an oracle deck, and I actually don't have it with me right now. Do you?
The Heart's Eye Oracle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was more of an indie deck. This is mass produced, so you can get it in any bookstore online.
And this is the mind's eye. You see little eyes around all throughout her artwork. Just really drawing into, pay attention to your intuition is what I'm taking, the mind's eye, whatever comes into, and here with the beautiful high priestess, you see a lot of long flowing hair, an organic style in all of this artwork. Here you see a large third eye is what I'm saying, you know, really connected to her intuition. Just lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Emperor, a very interesting card.
This is one of those cards that really show, well, it doesn't have a male, I mean, it's the Emperor really stands usually for male, you know, the male divinity, the masculinity. There's but there's not really that male presence. That could be either or, I think, in this, but that's one of the few I thought that was mostly male.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Emperor has male energy, of course, with Aries and that symbolism here. I really like the take on this
Me
card.
too. You see the sun, you know, that masculine energy, the yang energy of the sun holding the ink. Yeah, just lovely. I love it. It's just so great. Love her artwork.
Yes. So let's move on. I think with one
we're going on to death
card, which is the death card.
Yeah. And she has just like a keyword at the bottom with you know, the number 13.
Yeah.
And that now I see you know, I see a feminine presence in here, you know, with flowers and eyes all around.
Yeah, I can definitely see that Caribbean, that Mexican take on on Dios de
Like the Day
Muerte,
of the Dead, you
the
know,
Day of
that,
the Dead,
yeah,
with the flowers everywhere,
the
and
Katrina.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what because that Katrina that you see, definitely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love this one. The Devil. We're trying to show you some of the cards that we really loved, and a lot of people like to see some, other cards that we think other people would like to see. So the Devil is quite stunning in her red.
I love this richness, the red of the red here.
And you see both the horns and like a ram's horn, both, the horns coming. It's just, and like the blood moon, to me, that's the blood moon behind you. So it's very evocative, tempestuous, it's like, wow.
It's very lush.
Yeah, tempting you in. So wonderful. And
one of my favorite cards in the from the majors is the Tower. I definitely like the take on this one, and yeah, rocking the foundations here, because she is the Tower. It's part of her. And yeah, I think this is a really good interpretation of what's going on in the Tower card. Yeah.
I don't hardly ever see the person as being the Tower. That's a quite unique interpretation. I don't recall, and I have a lot of decks, but that is really beautiful.
Yeah, it's unique. It's unique. I really love this interpretation, because when we say that our foundations are being rocked, it's also yeah, it's always our personal view on things. It's our personal foundations, and
everything within us feels like it's being, rocked. So wonderful. Just beautiful. And the final arcana we're going to show you is the World. And this is my least favorite major arcana.
Yeah.
I feel it's very dark. I think if the colors were different, it would be beautiful. I think it's just, I do not connect at all with the colors. I think
it's a bit murky.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's definitely also one of my least favorite cards. But we wanted to show it anyway.
Yeah. I'm saying
there's a lot going on in this card.
Right. The artwork,
there's a lot going on. And it's a shame because you can't see it because of the dark colors that are in this card.
It looks to me like there's birds, is there? There's different animals right underneath her chin.
I mean, it's like in the traditional
where they have the four on the corner.
There's there's
the four directions, the animals of, but it's very difficult to see. So the artwork is stunning. It's just the coloration. That's it, really, honestly. So. Okay, and we are going to go through the suits. We really, I think I'm going to use this card in a little October thing for me. So this whole deck is just luscious and beautiful. And we are moving on to the wands, the suit of fire and the energy of fire. I think her coloration in the wands is more of an orangey, and even though doesn't really show you in this one, but boy, I love this card. It's just
there are more oranges in the next cards we will show. You can see it more orange and yellows in the wands.
And the sun is very prominent in the wand suit. You have that one, the wand,
that fiery energy.
Yeah, reaching out, touching the sky, and it just, oh my God, lifting out from the clouds, and the sun behind it is just beautiful. Just
Well,
beautiful.
all the aces, as you will see, are really, really nice. Done really nicely. I really like them. Yeah, then we have the Three of Wands.
Three of Wands.
You can see the colors a bit more popping. The yellows, the oranges, a bit of red as well. Always the eyes everywhere. Let me see. Interesting. In the Ace,
There were no eyes. Yeah. But we have here, this is the moth and the I see the transformation, actually, this person looking out into the world and yeah, waiting for
to take
that.
flight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's ready. She's ready. Yeah. Yeah. Moving
I
out.
love you. So we wanted to show you one of the cards that does not have a person or a form, a human, or and the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Aces are the only ones that do not have, but they have the five, the eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 6 eyes, but 5 wands. So,
yeah.
Is it play or is it it's up to you to decide.
There's no order here. That's I think
Yeah.
an interesting card. And
we have decided to show you some only 4 court cards out of the whole deck. And Knight of Wands. This one's such a fun card.
Yes,
look at that on the grasshopper. The knight's always the one that movement forward.
Yeah.
And boy, I tell you, those grasshoppers.
Is it a grasshopper?
I don't know. It kind of, or it could be.
That's
not a grasshopper. It is some type of moth or something. What is that?
On the tip of my tongue.
It's
a dragonfly. It's a dragonfly.
I don't know why I thought it was a grasshopper.
No, it's a dragonfly.
Dragonfly, and dragonfly, of course, change, movement, and all that. This one, and this knight, again, to me, looks very feminine.
Yes.
And this knight, I think, moves the quickest. I think the wands have to kind of, very fast and quick. Don't burn out too quick. And I think dragonfly's lifespan isn't too long anyway.
No, afraid not.
Yeah. So here in the Ace of Cups is what we're doing, the Suit of Cups next. And almost all of these, of course, they're floating in some type of water. And Cups, of course, is a suit of water. And we are in the westerly, the water phase right now. And, autumn is. So this cup, it's nice that they have the sun behind it.
Yes.
I would think it would be more the moon, but, more the feminine, more the, but the sun is rising in this beautiful.
The sun is, it's rising. We have an
or maybe it's going down in the west.
Or maybe it's going down. We don't know.
No.
We don't know.
Because that's where the sun usually goes down, is in the west. Yeah. Mind's eye, or the eye, is there and present in this.
Yeah.
So emotions and all that. Love that. Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, the aces are just gorgeous in this.
They are just fabulous. And we are moving on to the Three of Cups. This is, of course, one of my favorite cards. I love it.
Sense of community there, friendship,
definitely found their tribe.
They have.
You see all the shells, they're holding the shells. water. Looks like they have, I don't know what's around their neck, but beautiful necklaces and stuff. Just, that purplish blue, all that really wonderful colors. I mean, I love it.
Yeah,
Stunning.
so here we have a little bit more, as you just said, a little bit more blue going on with purple as well. But not as distinct as in the wands.
Right.
Yeah, the colors. But here maybe, yeah. We're moving on to the Seven of Cups. So we have a little bit more water here, a little bit more blue.
7 different cups, holding 7 different, 7 different items, and asking that you make a choice, or too many choices. What is it? So it's
so many choices, but I because of all this water and she's right in the middle of it, I am getting the feeling that this might also be an invitation to immerse yourself in all of these choices and see what you emerge with.
Oh, I love that. Beautiful.
I like that. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm often the 7 of Cups. I have a lot of choices, and
lots going on.
Lots going on, and I'm really watery. That's yeah. I really like that she's got a crown on too. Crown of light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful card.
Yeah.
Oh. What fun. So, Page of Cups. Isn't she gorgeous? The mermaid. I think I'm pretty sure most of the cups are mermaids. I've read through the book, and I'm pretty sure most of them are mermaids.
Looks like
she has a whole deck that surrounds mermaid. A new deck out that is mermaid inspired also.
By Olivia?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that one. Okay.
I don't know if it's out yet, or I think it's out.
I think it was another Kickstarter.
A Kickstarter, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But I didn't get in on that one. So
So interesting to see the sun again. You see the sun in a lot of these, and the light behind the sun, and holding that fish in a cup. And where else do we see the fish in a cup? Is it always in the page? Is that in Rider-Waite? Okay, I was trying to think of. So this is very Rider-Waite inspired. The meanings and everything.
She definitely sticks to the traditional images.
The meanings. And adds her own little her intuitive nudges in there.
And with the sun being really present, I feel that there's a lot of light in this deck. So it's even though there's a lot of black going on with the background, but there's always this point of light somewhere.
Yes, yeah.
Cards, and that's what I really appreciate as well.
Oh yeah, this seems like a really wonderful deck to use at this time of year.
Yeah,
kind of more going within the darker time of year.
The darker time, but with the sun being present in a lot of these cards, it's the reminder that the light is always there as well.
Always available to us, absolutely.
Yeah, it is. She does a really good job of that.
Oh yeah. And we're going to the swords. The swords, of course, all about your mindset, intuition, thought. That airy, that airy presence, element of airs in the swords.
Yeah.
And here we are.
We have the sun again. We have the eye.
The clouds. Yeah. I think we have clouds in all the aces, aren't there? Yes. Yeah. Instead of the hand reaching out, it's just a cloud. Yeah. So connecting to our thoughts, and
it's always upward energy, I feel, in the aces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the swords always seem to be kind of a suit that is a little harsh sometimes.
Challenging.
Yeah, can be.
Can be challenging, but it's
I think it's an
so much-
invitation for us to kind of how can we work through some of those challenges in an easier way? Let's have some support, some guidance.
Yeah, and I think the cards, the sword cards tell that story, that how we can support each other or ourselves in moments of grief, like we might find in the Three of Swords. Yeah, so for me personally, it's an invitation to look behind what's going on in my head, because we were just having a conversation before we started recording that it's about the mindset that we bring to the situation we're in. What do I believe about what's happening? But it's always usually my mindset that needs adjusting.
I was telling her that I just read recently that the Swords is also an invitation for us to maybe get out of that emotional trauma and go into the logical and the rational, and maybe not be so overwhelmed by what is going on underneath. That it's so, here she does a wonderful job of, three swords piercing your heart, tears, the grief, and maybe that's an invitation also. What can I go into? How can I go into this grief? What do I need to grieve? So many of us push it away. We don't want to feel that, and maybe it's an invitation to go into some of those tough feelings.
Yeah, but with her line work, we can also, and the blood moon again at the back, there's a sense of flow. There's a sense of
all this feels
passing again, because the moon will transition again into different phases, and yeah, this is a phase, just but stay with it and not just honor the cycle of this phase. I feel
absolutely love this. Beautiful.
Yes. So the next one, Eight of Swords.
Love that long flowing hair.
Yes. Yeah.
And here we have the blood moon again. And she is bound, but you see that, the fence, the barrier can be, it looks like it's not so tight that she can't loosen it.
I'm sure she couldn't wiggle herself out of it if she wanted to.
Yeah, easily.
I like that all of the swords have eyes on them. And that's more, it's I feel that it's saying these are different points of view.
Gosh, how beautiful.
Things differently. Yeah, and which one of those points of view really resonate with the situation that I'm currently in when I get this card.
Yeah, which one of these is really binding you?
Yeah,
keeping you.
And
examine that, look into that.
Is there a solution? One of these swords might even be the solution to unwrapping yourself again.
Oh, then we are coming to this absolutely stunning Queen of Swords. She is gorgeous. I feel like she's, sitting on almost like just I would say almost a cloud is what it seems to me, but yeah. Red in her hair, red inside, I see, of course, the sword going upright. Her energy is straight and true. So succinct is almost how I.
She's connected to the Ace of Swords.
Oh yeah.
The way the swords are showing towards the sky, being connected to divine source, the
Absolutely.
inspiration that we can get from there.
And I just see that red up here and the red down here. I just feel that, she's connected in all ways, cycling from the earth below to the sky above.
Yeah, she has definitely a clear energy to her.
Clarity, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And a huge eye right next to her throat, which to me is indicative of what she speaks also is very clear. So, and moving on to our last suit, the Pentacles, and this one has a little bit more green in it.
Yep. We have the clouds again, but we also have all those flowers. So it's still earthbound, even though we're in the sky and the clouds. But we have that sense of earth happening here in this card as well. Another beautiful ace. So aces, well done all around.
The coin, the pentacle. We have the Four of Pentacles. This one seems a little bit darker in areas, not so green, but boy, I see that pentacle right at the crown. And to me that, I think they always talk about the Four of Pentacles of hoarding energy and not in feeling like you need to hold on to things. With that pentacle rising above, I really believe that it's more about connecting to the abundance and finding your way to that energy.
Yes. Yeah. Totally agree with that. Yeah. It's being connected to source, the giver of abundance in every area of our lives. Yeah.
You see it on the earth, and then in your heart, and then so sky above. So it's all in, beautiful card. Again, that flowing hair. I just love the hair. Yeah, I love the hair everywhere. So. Oh, and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh. Boy, she stands proud. I mean, she is
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
And here you definitely see the more green, the abundant green, the pentacles all around her hawk or whatever is, it's not the hawk, it's more of a, what is it?
It's an eye with wings.
An eye with wings. But traditionally, what is a falcon?
It's a bird.
It's a falcon.
Yeah, a falcon. Yeah.
And in the middle, right on her forehead, it's just a small little, I was thinking it was a cross. It's not.
No, it's yeah.
But you see in all her energy centers,
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, you see the
solar plexus, then we're going more towards the throat, upper area, and then her eye. Yeah. Interesting. I like this card.
Like the colors. I like all.
Yeah, I really can feel the abundance here. And what I like also is that she's got her eyes closed, so she's actually focusing inwards and maybe seeing the abundance that she has cultivated within herself as well. Just on the outside.
And that is what the Nine of Pentacles is all about, being honoring what we have achieved. And absolutely.
Yeah. Final card.
Yeah. and the king. And then again, this is kind of male. I don't know. I mean, it in the book
It
it
can
says
go,
him.
it can go
Yeah.
both ways.
I would say in the book it says him. It does designate male.
Okay.
But, really, however you want to feel into this, it's up to you, because you know I see that almost looks like flowing dress on, so I'm not sure. But again, look, here we see that yang, that sun that is prominent throughout this deck.
Yeah.
He is just absolutely sitting in abundance. He's mastered the ability to manifest and to be a leader, I think. Wow.
Yeah, he has. He has.
So I think I'm going to use this deck for fall.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's just one of those. I love the deeper colors, the darker colors, the fall palette.
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't really said too many things about this deck that have been negative, have we? No,
no. I think it was just my box that I couldn't open properly without hurting myself, but yours is obviously better than mine here. And the world card, that was
the world card. Yeah, the world card. We want it brighter.
We want a little bit more brightness in it. Well, in the colors anyway. Yeah, a stunning deck throughout. And
we will post where you can get this deck. I mean, it's a mass market one now, so it's easily obtainable,
readily available.
Yeah, and also connect you to some of her other decks. I know the Heart's Eye Oracle. I'm not sure if the Mermaid one is out yet, but her page will definitely do that. And gosh, we'd love some comments if you have any. And
I mean, if you feel up to it, Karen, we can do a little review on the Oracle card.
Oh, okay. Yes, I would love to.
We do that for our community. I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So thank you. And hope to see you again. We'll be posting some more reviews very soon.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Alexandra, for joining.
Thank you so much.